Like many young women, I got on social media and I started to compare myself to what I was seeing. I was so concerned with how others were seeing me on the internet that I lost connection to myself. In that moment of darkness, I realized that I could either be a part of the problem or the solution. I started Half the Story and my life was never the same.
Mozilla is honoring 25 people who are shaping the future of the internet. Here are their stories.
Hi, Half the Story. This is Lars. I'm here from Berlin with the Mozilla Foundation for a very exciting award show tonight, Rise 25, the 25 of the leading people around the world changing the internet. So follow along and I'll show you all the fun stuff we're doing today. My name is Larissa May, also known as Lars. I'm the founder and executive director of Half the Story. Half the Story is the first youth-centric nonprofit on a mission to empower the next generation's relationship with technology. Our vision is to make digital wellness accessible to everyone. When I was a sophomore in college, I hit the darkest period of my life after getting on social media. And what many people didn't see behind the screens is that I was struggling with my depression. But the story that I told was that I was thriving and loving my life on college campus. And when I went to the psychiatrist, they asked me about drugs, sex, alcohol, but they never asked me about the drug that was in my pocket, which was my phone. I realized that if I did not address the role that technology played in my mental health and started to cultivate digital well-being, then I would never heal. 8 years ago, I almost ended my life because of the internet, and I built Half the Story to ensure that every other young person would not have to experience what I did. So basically, Half the Story actually started as a college art project out of my dorm room. And it was the idea that social media is only half the story. We only share one part of ourselves on the internet. So what we do is we educate middle schoolers through high schoolers all about the emotional skills that you need to thrive in the digital age. We believe that if you aren't in touch with your emotions, you're not going to be able to control your digital habits. So we created this 3 years ago during the pandemic and are now serving young people all over the world. Outside of our education work, I'm an activist and we work on policies globally to empower tech companies to build solutions that will help our youth thrive. What I've learned through Half the Story is that when we bring youth and technologists and researchers to the table to design policies and to also inform the government, we see much greater success. We can't just wait for government to allow or force tech companies to pass certain policies. The best thing that we can do is to educate and empower our kids before they even have a screen in their hand. 8 years ago when I started this work, it was like climbing an uphill battle every single day of my life. And I never would have imagined that Mozilla would have recognized me or Half the Story as one of the 25 people changing the future of the internet. I believe that this moment is the beginning of the digital wellness revolution, and to have Mozilla's partnership in this is going to allow us to exponentially grow our impact around the world. It starts today.